if you are the victim of racism, that is so fucking infuriating. It's so frustrating and infuriating. And I've had moments in my past where I've been put in a box because of race or because of assumed things. So I'm in a weird category because I'm a mutt, right? Like I'm to some people I'm white passing, meaning I look white-ish or white enough that they don't put me in a minority category. And other places I'm definitely a minority, they just can't tell which one, right? And sometimes it works against me. I got harassed and made an example of by a cop when I was in high school. I was coming home from lunch with my friends in my friend's pickup truck. We had 3 people in the cab of the truck, 2 people in the bed of the truck. And we were fucking with each other, and I took an empty water bottle and threw it out the window at my friend. They were like doing all this stuff. So I couldn't like hit them. So I like threw this empty water bottle at them. And this cop pulls up, it's like saw it, pulls up and pulls us over. And it was on the way back to school. This cop was the one in charge of policing the blocks around my high school. And that's when I moved up to Agora, which was a very white neighborhood. Not like there were 24 black kids at my whole school at that point. I came from a school where everybody was pretty evenly like mixed up. There was like even-ish amounts of all these different things. At the very least, it was very diverse. And the whole thing in the valley was very diverse. Moved up to Agora, it was monochromatic. It was white, and then you'd have like a couple dozen of some other thing, right? Other background. And so this cop was policing that area, and he had a reputation. He pulled over the minorities all the time. He did not look like kids who, basically, if you listen to hip hop, you wore it. Like you wore baggy pants and sagged your pants and baseball caps and you dressed like that. And he almost like he singled out anybody that looked like us, and he pulled me over for this thing, and he made an example of me in front of everybody. He did it at the moment when kids were coming back from school so that he could shove me on the cop car and like make me like, he had me like pull my shirt up over like high so that just to expose myself and like look at my sagging pants and whatever. He had already patted me down. He knew I didn't have a weapon. So now he was just doing it to embarrass me on the side of the road where everybody who was coming back from lunch could see me, one car after the other. And he held me there and my friends there for 30 to 40 minutes for littering. And he said something to the effect of like, you people are screwing it up for all the good kids around here, is what he said to me. So, and I'm not even black. Like, do you know how much worse it is for black people in America? It's so much worse. That shit happens all the time. And then they're not afraid of being embarrassed. They're afraid of being like killed. So that's the reason why all of this is like blowing up right now. We and I don't have like, when it comes to racism, like that's not that guy just being stupid or ignorant. It's a whole like upbringing and lifetime of experiences that I had that he didn't have, and understanding that I have that he has that I don't have. I don't understand why a guy would be like that. Makes no sense to me. But if we're gonna have these conversations, we gotta like put it out there. Like I feel like this gets into all kinds of weird shit about like socioeconomic issues. Like I didn't grow up being like wealthy. I was like first like lower middle class, and then like by the end of high school, like middle class. My parents like were doing better, but they weren't wealthy, and they spent all their money sending us to college. And then the band blew up. Now I'm on an entirely different situation, right?